saw you dancing out the ocean and running fast along the sand. Spirit born of earth and water, fire flying from your hands. In the instant that you love someone, in the second that the hammer hits, reality runs up your spine, and the peace is finally bent. And all I ever needed was the one, like freedom fields where wild horses run. When stars collide, like you and I, no shadows block the sun. You're all I ever needed. Well, baby, you're the one. There are caravans that follow, drunken nights and dark hotels. Chances breathe between the silence, where sex and love no longer jail. Oh, for each man in his time this came, until he walks along the beach and sees his future in the water, a long lost heart within his reach. And all I ever needed was the one, like freedom fields where wild horses run. When stars collide, like you and I, no shadows block the sun. You're all I ever needed. Ooh, baby, you're the one. And all I ever needed was the one, like freedom fields where wild horses run. When stars collide, like you and I, no shadows block the sun. You're all I ever needed. Ooh, baby, you're the one. All I ever needed was the one, like freedom fields where wild horses run. When stars collide, like you and I, no shadows block the sun. Whoa, you're all I ever needed. Ooh, baby, you're the one. Hey, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'm not going to be using tracks on every song tonight. This is not like a new thing necessarily. I enjoy doing piano vocal only at these shows for the most part, but I picked up a New Year's Eve gig back in the desert Southwest that I'm going to play with an old friend of mine who's a great guitar player named Glennis Jones, also a very good singer. And so I'm kind of freshening up on a few things and trying some new stuff. And, you know, most of the tracks that I play with are things that I've put together myself here in my studio, but I'm trying out this new app that I discovered a couple months ago, or about a month ago, while I was in Europe. It's called Jam Zone. And they have like 50,000 songs, and they have like a little mixing board, and you can say, I don't want this, and I don't want this, or I want this a little softer, or whatever, and you can choose the key, and it'll automatically lower it, and you can choose the tempo, so you can slow it down or speed it up a little bit. And I don't have enough good reasons to not use these. I mean, I'll still make some tracks myself when there's something that I have a real specific vision for, but I just, you know, like, my goodness, that's pretty compelling to be able to have that without having to put in all of the hours that you do making the track yourself. So anyway, I'm going to be trying some of those out tonight, and you know, here on and off throughout the holiday season, we'll be trying some songs out just to kind of get ready to be playing with Glennis on New Year's Eve, and then, but for the most part, we'll still be doing piano vocals like we normally do. Tonight, I might be a little track heavy just because I'm playing with a new toy. All right, so we've got some requests for Air Supply, and we got some requests for some Billy Joel. We got, how's everybody doing, by the way? How's everybody's Sunday going? I learned a deep cut from the nylon curtain between last week and this week. Hi, Ruth. Good to have you with us, Unicorn Girl. Hi, Robert. Good to have you with us. Nancy here in Nebraska's joining us. Thanks, Nancy. Al out in Hawaii. Good to have you with us. Bat Aiden is here. Good to have you with us. Matt, how you doing, bud? Thanks for being here. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Thanks, Mike. The Alaska Smith. I like it. Thank you. I'm not like a super connoisseur of the Stones, so like I'm not sure I know that one well enough to even fake my way through it. Moritz is here from Graz, Austria. Bill Hasty's here. Our friend Silviu is here from Romania. Nice. Good to have you with us. Got a couple requests for Air Supply, so we probably better do that. Gibrano from Milano is here. Nice. In Manchester, UK. Nice. Ernest, join us in Arkansas. Oh, I'm glad that you're doing okay, man. I hope that you get feeling a lot better soon. I'll tell you what, it hits different people different ways, and sometimes it lasts a long time, and sometimes it lasts a short time. So, Citrus Tree, how we doing? Tom is here. Hello from Pennsylvania. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do here about some Air Supply. I've never tried it with a track, but why not? What could possibly go wrong, right? We'll see. I don't even know what the track sounds like on this one. Let me get some words up here for this song. So I love this song. This one's by, obviously it's by Air Supply, but I don't know if you guys are like me, but I love to chomp on ice. It's like the only reason I ever get a fountain drink. So when I finish it, I can chew on the ice cubes. Anyway, so this one was written and produced by Jim Steinman, who was Meatloaf's producer. He had a lot of success with other artists too. It wasn't just Meatloaf, but Meatloaf was kind of like his, his ultimate recording artist that he worked with for his music. But then every once in a while he'd score a big hit with someone like this, and I can hear that in the songwriting. I thought Air Supply did a brilliant job with it, and I just really enjoy the song. It was a hit single for him, like a top 5 hit, I think in like 83 or 84. It came out as a single off of their Greatest Hits album. So let's see what kind of damage I can do to the song. Just how to whisper, I know just how to cry, I know just where to find the answers, and I know just how to lie, I know just how to fake it, and I know just how to scheme, I know just when to face the truth, then I know just when to dream. And I know just where to touch you, and I know just what to prove. I know when to pull you closer, and I know when to let you loose. And I know the night is fading, and I know the time's gonna fly. I'm never gonna tell you everything I've gotta tell you, but I know I've gotta give it a try. And I know the roads to riches, and I know the ways to fame, and I know all the rules, and then I know how to break them, and I always know the name of the game. But I don't know how to leave you, and I'll never let you fall. And I don't know how you do it, making love out of nothing at all, 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 out of nothing at all. Oh, every time I see you, all the rays of the sun are streaming through the waves in your hair. Every star in the sky is taking aim at your eyes like a spotlight. And the beating of my heart is a drum, and it's lost, and it's looking for a rhythm like you. You can take the darkness from the pit of the night, turn it to a beacon burning endlessly bright. I gotta follow it, everything I know, and it's nothing till I give it to you. Well, I can make the runner stumble, I can make tonight forever. I can make it disappear by the dawn. And I can make you every promise that has ever been made, and make all your demons be gone. But I'm never gonna make it without you. Do you really wanna see me crawl? I'm never gonna make it like you do, making love out of nothing at all. Nothing at all. Out of 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 nothing at all. That was interesting. I had to drop the key quite a bit on that one. I think that does affect the sonic perfection of the track if you have to get more than about a minor third below, because that guy, of course, is a tenor to the highest degree. But still, fun. What a fun little toy this is. Okay. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do next. I promised last week I would learn this song because I was caught off guard and I wasn't prepared to do it. So we will return to the old-fashioned way. I looked it up. They don't have a track for this one. A little too obscure. But anyway, last week this was asked of me by one of my Billy Joel fans, and I just hadn't listened to it or played it in so long I couldn't even fake my way through it. So took a look at it this morning and kind of freshened myself up. This is off of the Nylon Curtain album from 1982, and it's called A Room of Your Own. All right? 1, 2, 2, 3, boom. You got diamonds and I've got spades. You got pills and I got razor blades. You got yoga, honey. I've got beer. Overpriced and I got weird, but it's all right. It's a shame, but we're all alone. It's all right. Yes, we all need a room of our own. You got loving, darling. I got sex. You got cash, mama, and I got checks. You got business, baby. I've got kids. You got crowded just the way I did. It's all right, 'cause we all need a place to call home. It's all right. Yes, we all need a room of our own. I can still remember packed together like a can of sardines. Ooh, no, when loving starts to come apart at the seams. Oh no, shake no, no, no. You got the day shift, baby, I've got nights. We go wrong in time, but we've got rights. You got TV shows and I've got crime, but you got your room, honey, and I got mine. It's all right. It's the one thing that we should have known. It's all right. Yes, we all need a room of our own. It's all right. It's the one thing that we can call home. It's all right. Yes, we all need a room of our own. It's all right. It's all right, mama. A room of your own. No, it's all right. Hey, it's all right, mama. Have a room of your own. Sometimes you got to get away, got to get away, got to get away. Until I'm here out. Well, hi, Chandler. What a nice thing to tell me about. It says, I'm a young pianist from Pennsylvania who learned some songs from your videos. Every day you inspire me to get up and play, and it's paid off. I will soon be accompanying our county choir. Thank you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that very much. And it will not be long at all before you are the one inspiring young and up-and-coming players. So enjoy it to the fullest, and take what you do seriously. It means a lot to a lot of people. So thanks, Chandler. Really warms my heart to hear stuff like that. Just checking to see if I've missed any requests that I actually know. Maritz always gives me a great selection to choose from. He says, you please play Miami 2017, Seamson Italian Restaurant, and or A Matter of Trust. These are my favorite tracks from the new live Yankee Stadium. Nice. Yes. I taped Live from Yankee Stadium on VHS when it first broadcast on the Disney Channel in 1991. I think it was 91. I mean, the concert was in 90, but I think the broadcast was in 91 when they put it on the Disney Channel. It was before Disney was part of basic cable. It was still a premium channel. Anyway, I was like 12 or 13, and I had just kind of discovered Billy Joel, and I was addicted. Anyway, I literally wore the tape out on that VHS. And then I bought it the official release when I found it in a record store years later. It was a little harder to find things back then than it is now. Love that concert. Okay, well, sure. Let's try out the old scenes from an Italian restaurant here on this new gadget that I've got. Let's turn the old lead vocal down. And we'll see how it goes. A bottle of wine, a bottle of red, perhaps a bottle of rosé instead. We'll get a table near the street in our old familiar place, you and I, face to face. A bottle of red, and a bottle of white. It all depends upon your appetite. I'll meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. Things are okay with me these days. Whoa. Hang on. I'm going to do a take two on this because I know I can do this better, and I know exactly what the problem is. So if you'll permit me. My problem is that there are just places where I've got to have the metronome running for me as a guide. There we go. Now, let's try this again, guys, and now I'll be able to follow it a little better. A bottle of wine, a bottle of red, perhaps a bottle of rosé instead. We'll get a table near the street in our old familiar place, you and I, face to face. A bottle of red, a bottle of white. It all depends upon your appetite. I'll meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. good office, got a new life, got a new wife, and the family is fine. Oh, we lost touch long ago, lost weight, I did not know you could ever look so nice after so much time. Do you remember those days hanging out at the village green? In their boots, leather jackets, and time blue jeans. Drop a dime in a box, play a song about New Orleans. Cold beer, hot lights, my sweet romantic teenage nights. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Brenda and Eddie were the popular steadies and the king and the queen and the prom. Riding around with a car top down and the radio on. Nobody looked any finer. Was more of a heat in the Parkway diner. We never knew we could want more than that out of life. Oh, but there we were waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Oh, 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 oh. Brenda and Eddie were still going steady in the summer of '75 when they decided the marriage would be at the end of July. Everyone said they were crazy. Brenda, you know that you're much too lazy, and Eddie could never afford to live that kind of life. Surely Brenda and Eddie would always know how to survive. Oh, oh, oh. Well, they got an apartment with deep bar carpets and a couple of vacancies. A big water bed that they bought with a friend they'd saved for a couple of years. Started to fight when the money got tight. They just didn't count on the deals. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So let it rock and roll. Oh, oh, oh. Well, they lived for a while in the merry night style, but it's always the same in the end. They got a divorce as a matter of course, and they bonded the closest of friends. And the king and the queen went back to the green, but you can never go back there again. Whoa, oh, oh. Brenda and Eddie had it already by the summer of '75. The height of the Lord and the end of the show for the rest of their lives. Couldn't go back to the greasers. Best they could do is pick up their pieces, and we always knew they would both find a way to get by. Oh, and that's all I heard about Brenda and Eddie. Can't tell you more cause I've told you already. Here we are waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. A bottle of red and a bottle of white. Whatever kind of mood you're in tonight, I'll meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. Okay. All right. Now, I'm used to being able to control the tempo shifts myself, so that was a little bit choppy. But for those of you who are piano players, the main thing about that would just be to rehearse with it a few times and get used to the feel changes, and it would get smoother and would feel more, more natural. But in this case, I've never actually played that song with this track before, so I think it came out okay. We started and ended at the same time. Had an interesting ride in between. Okay. I think I'm going to do a what we call a quarterback's choice here and play something that I'm kind of in the mood to do just for the fun of it. I'm going to send this one out to our friend here, Ruth Hooker. She shares my my geekiness and my appreciation for the music of the 1980s. The 70s as well, but we both really bond on the 80s. We were both radio heads and audiophiles and buying cassette tapes at that time. You'll all know this one. But I am going to have to bring the words up. Whoops. Wrong version. That's that terrible version by Train and Kenny G, which we don't do around here. We only do George Michael. And we also do it in a key that Steve can sing it in. Time can never mend the careless whispers of a good friend to the heart and mind, and there is this kind. There isn't comfort in the truth. Pain is all you'll find. Should've known better, yeah. feel so unsure as I take your hand and lead you to the dance floor. As the music dies, something in your eyes calls to mind a silver screen and all its sad goodbyes. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm, though it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. I should've known better than to cheat a friend and waste the chance that I'd been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. Time can never mend the careless whispers of a good friend. To the heart and mind, ignorance is kind. There's no comfort in the truth. Pain is all you'll find. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm, though it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. I should have known better than to cheat a friend and waste the chance that I'd been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. Oh. Never without you. Tonight the music seems so loud. Wish that we could lose this crowd. Maybe it's better this way. We'd hurt each other with the things we want to say. Could have been so good together. We could have lived this dance forever. But now who's gonna dance with me? Please stay. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. It's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. Should've known better than to cheat a friend. Waste the chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. Oh. You have to leave me alone. It's what I did so wrong. You had to leave me alone. Hey, Alistair can't be here with us today, but he's going to watch the replay, and we all need to wish him a happy birthday. So, everybody, I know that He'll feel you in spirit. So either sing in your head or sing out loud with me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alistair. Happy birthday to you. Kevin Tavares. Oh, thank you for doing what you do every week. Oh, well, thank you. I'm an inspiration to piano players as well. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't know about that. I like being liked, so I would never run for public office. But I'm not going to say anything partisan, but let me say this about the government. I grew up in a family of attorneys on one side, and my aunt, my uncle, and my grandfather were all county attorney in the place that they lived, which is the same thing as district attorney. It's just in a rural county, and other various offices like county clerk. And my aunt worked at the state capitol here in Nebraska, in a nonpartisan office during a couple of different governors of both parties, and ran for the state legislature. And I can tell you that while it does not appear to be the case most of the time, I promise you most of the people that are in public office are honestly trying to do what they think is right, and they mostly do nothing but piss everybody off, because the people that agree with them, they're not going far enough, and the people that don't agree with them are going to vilify them no matter what. And so I'm like probably one of the only people on earth who would encourage everyone to not let terrible behavior go or anything like that, but understand there's a lot of good people out there trying to do what they think is right. So, and it wouldn't hurt us to learn how to get along a little bit. We start getting along, it'll make it easier for them to get along, regardless of what side of the aisle you're on. Anyway, that's all I have to say about that. But thank you very much, Kevin. I appreciate the sentiment. Thanks, Aaron. It's good to have you with us. We appreciate it. Always fun to have as many people here live as possible, but I never worry about it. Sometimes we have 30, sometimes we have 50, sometimes we have 100, sometimes we have 15. But it always gets several thousand views over the course of time on the replay, so I'm just happy to get together with whoever is available every week and do this. All right, so this gadget's cool, but it can't make me know how to play a song that I don't actually know. So if I don't do a song that you've requested, it's not because I'm being belligerent. I just don't know it, and so it wouldn't do me any good even with this device, because I don't remember how the melody goes or something like that. So anyway. This one would be an interesting thing to give a shot to. This is one where I honestly don't know whether this is going to be a train wreck or if maybe it will work. You guys love it when I say that, right? You know, you're like, oh, good. Well, we should definitely try something that you're not sure if it's going to be a train wreck or not.
Je vous parle d'un temps que les moins de 20 ans ne peuvent pas connaître.
Wait a minute.
Montmartre en ce temps-là.
What in the world is that? That's not what I meant. There we go. That's what I meant. It's the problem. It has 50,000 songs, so you think you're on the right title and you're not. I won't be this bad. This is why I'm working this out with you guys. This is kind of like when a comedian's getting ready to do like a taped special. He goes to comedy clubs to work out his material, see what's working, what isn't, refine it, comes back. Well, I use these gigs like this. I hope you don't think that anything bad about it. It's just these are free gigs, and you guys are a forgiving crowd. So I learn my craft here, and then when I'm out playing for $2,000 or whatever in front of a crowd, I'm a little sharper, and I narrow it down to the stuff I really know, and so I'm not quite so sloppy and all that kind of thing. And I'll create playlists and stuff when it's time to do that. But I appreciate you guys giving me a forum to come have some fun and connect. And okay, let's try this one out.
Is this the real life?
Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I forgot to pull words up for this. No way do I know the words to this song. This is what I mean. I don't know how to use this process. I don't have a slick process for this yet. Okay. Let's try that one more time.
Is this
The real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy. Easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Anywhere the wind blows doesn't really matter to me, to me. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've got to throw it all away. Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow. Carry on, as if nothing really matters. Too late, my time has come. Sent shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind to face the truth. Mama, I sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. I see a little silhouette of a man. Gotta mooch, will you do the pandango? Thunderbolts of lightning, very, very frightening beam.
Galileo, Galileo,
Galileo Figaro. I'm just a
poor boy, nobody loves me.
From his monstrosity. Ich will not, no, we will not let you go. Ich will not, we will not let you go. Ich will not, we'll never let you go. Never let you go. Never let you go. No, 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 mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia. The devil has a devil got a sign for me, for me, for me. You think you can love me and spit in my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here. Whoops. Ooh, yeah. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me. Anywhere the wind blows. That was closer to train wreck, but we did end and start at the same time. Okay. Here's a request that came in that I actually do know, and we'll lead it into another song that I know. It's really fun to play with the tracks. The first one we won't do with the tracks, and the second one we will. So this is going out to, I can't remember who asked for this. It was up in the comments a ways, but this is for whoever asked for Lullaby, Good Night, My Angel. Good night, my angel, time to close your eyes. Save these questions for another day. I think I know what you've been asking me. I think you know what I've been trying to say. I promised I would never leave you, and you should always know, no matter where you go, no matter where you are, I never will be far away. Good night, my angel, now it's time to sleep. Still so many things I want to say. Remember all the songs you sang for me when we went sailing on an emerald bay. And like a boat out on the ocean, I'm rocking you to sleep. The water's dark and deep inside this ancient heart. You'll always be a part of me. Good night, my angel, now it's time to dream. Dream how wonderful your life will be. Someday your child may cry, and if you sing this lullaby, then in your heart there will always be a part of me. Someday we'll all be gone, but lullabies go on and on. They never die, that's how you and I will be. Sleep from the mountains of faith to the river so deep. I've been searching for something, second taking our lost. Above the river is wide, and it's too hard to cross. Even though I know the river is wide, I walk down every evening and stand on the shore, trying to crunch to the opposite side, so I finally find what I've been looking for. In the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep through the jungle and down to the river so deep. I've been searching for something taken out of my soul, something I'd never lose, something somebody stole. Don't know why I go walking at night, but I'm tired and I don't want to walk anymore. Hoping just to take the rest of my life till I can finally find what I've been looking for. In the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep through the jungle up and down to the river so deep. I've been looking for something so undefined, but it can only be seen by the eyes of the blind in the middle of the night. Been a spiritual man, baptized by the fire I waded through the river that is running through the promised land. I go walking in my sleep through the desert of truth to a river so deep. We all end in the ocean, we all start in the stream, where I'm carried along by the river of dreams in the middle of the night. Yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. Well, I really beat the hell out of my falsetto today, didn't I? Yeah. There's things about Jam Zone I don't like love. It's not as customized, so I can't make little tweaks to the arrangement and decide what I want the intro to be and what I want the outro to be, and I can't decide. I mean, technically they have it broken into sections, and if you really get good at it, you can put a section on a loop or something if you want to try an extended jam, but it doesn't always work out that well. There are things about it I don't love, but to have this many songs available that, I didn't have to put the hours in on, and that they sound this good, and that there's an even across the board kind of mastering and mix is, that's a powerful thing, a very powerful thing. And I can't justify not using it. I'll probably always do a mixture of this in my own tracks, but this is an amazing resource, and they have a lot of songs that you wouldn't think they would necessarily have. Like they don't have everything from Billy Joel's entire catalog or anything, but they have some deep cuts that you would think, boy, I wouldn't expect to find that. As well as like all the hit singles that you'd expect to find from the 40s and 30s all the way to the current day. So, yeah, I'm pretty impressed with it. Here's a really good example of the kind of thing you wouldn't expect to find that's on here. And I was just thrilled to have a track that I could do this one with. Because it's fun to do this one acoustically, but the harmonies and all of that are such a big part of it that it's really, really fun to have this to do the song along with. You guys will know this one. This comes from the 52nd Street album. Let's see if we can spot it. I never ask you where you go. After I leave you in the morning, we go our different ways to separate situations. It's not that easy anymore. Today I do what must be done. I give my time to total strangers. But now it feels as though the day goes on forever, more than it ever did before. Until the night, whoa, I just might make it. Until the night, when I see you again. Now you're afraid that we have changed, and I'm afraid we're getting older. So many broken hearts, so many lonely faces, so many lovers come and gone. I'll have my fears like every man. You'll have your tears like every woman. Today we'll be unsure, is this what we believe in? And wonder how can we go wrong? Until the night, whoa, I just might make it. Until the night, when I see you again. When the sun goes down and the day is over, when the last of the light is gone. As they pour into the street, I will be getting closer. As their cars turn their headlights on, as they're closing it down, I'm gonna open it up while they're going to sleep. We'll just be starting to touch. I'm just beginning to feel. I'm just beginning to give. I'm just beginning to feel. I'm just beginning to live. Before I live you again, before the light of the dawn, before this evening can end, I have been waiting so long. Sorry I left that comment up the whole time. I'm sorry. Whoops. Let's see here. As much as I'd like to think this girl is hitting on me for real, I have a feeling she's a bot. Therefore, unfortunately, I don't have a way to block Facebook people from the feed here in StreamYard. I'll take care of that when I get back to Facebook proper. Oh, goodness gracious. Good stuff. So much fun. So much fun to use this stuff. But you can never know what it's like. The blood like wind, breeze are dead like ice. There's a cold and lonely light that shines from you. Why the blind the wrecker you hide behind and rescue you? But did you think this book can never win? Look at me, I'm a coming back again. I got a taste of love and a simple way. Did you know while I'm still standing, you just fade away? You know I'm still standing better than I ever did. I'm looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Once I never could have hoped to win. Started down the road to even be again. And the friendship and babe were meant to cut me down. Love was just a circus, you'd be a clown by now. I'm still standing better than I ever did. standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still 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 standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like my ending better than theirs. Beach Boys. Well, since she put me down, all but I do what? Whoops. That's not right. Okay. Well, since she put me down, all but I do it in my head. I come in late at night, and in the morning I just lay in bed. Well, Rhonda, you look so fine. There doesn't take much time for you to help me, Rhonda, help me get her out of my heart. Bow, 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 help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Bow, 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 bow. Help me, Rhonda. Bow, 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 bow. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda, yeah, get her out of my heart. She was gonna be my wife and I was gonna be her man. And I was getting another guy come between us and it shattered our plans. Well, Rhonda, you caught my eye. You can give you lots of reasons why. You gotta help me, Rhonda, help me get her out of my heart. Bow, 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 bow. Help me, Rhonda. Bow, 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 bow. Rhonda, help me, Rhonda. Bow, 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 bow. Rhonda, help me, Rhonda. Rhonda, help me, Rhonda. Yeah, get her out of my heart. Get her out of my heart. Oh, yeah, okay. This is fun. I hope this is fun for you today. Like, I promise we're going to get back to our normal format. I'm just taking a day to play with my new toy. Lady Madonna. Lady Madonna. Lady Madonna, children at your feet, wonder how you manage to make ends meet. Excuse me, this is supposed to take the lead vocal off by default, but I don't think it's doing it. So let's try that again. Here we go. Lady Madonna, children at your feet, wonder how you manage to make ends meet. Who finds the money when you pay the rents? Did you think that money was heaven sent? Friday night arrives without a suitcase. Sunday morning's creeping like a nun. Monday's trying to learn to tie his bootlace. See how they run. Lady Madonna, baby at your breast, wonder how you manage to be the rain. See how they roll. Lady Madonna, lying on the bed, listen to the music playing in your head. Yeah! Tuesday afternoon is never ending. Wednesday morning papers didn't come. Thursday night his stockings needed mending. See how they run. You get it? Lady Madonna, children at your feet, wonder how you manage to make ends meet. Oh, let's see if I can do some Roxette here by request. Just going to have to figure out what key on earth to do this in. On my pillow, it must have been love. All right, let's try let me get some words up for this. This is definitely going to be a shot in the dark. But I always loved this song. I thought it was a great tune. This is by Roxette, again from the 1980s. By request, and I think I've played it once or twice over the last 10 years, like acoustically, but I've never tried it with this track, so we'll find out how it goes. but it's over now. Lay a whisper. Wait a minute. Why are you not turning the lead vocal off like I told you to do? Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I cannot. I'll have to figure out why it's not doing that by default like I set it to. Let's try that one more time. Here we go. Shot in the dark. In love, but it's over now. I lay a whisper on my pillow, leave the winter on the ground. I wake up lonely, the years of silence in the bedroom and all around. Touch me now. I close my eyes and dream away. It must have been love, but it's over now. Must have been good, but I lost it somehow. It must have been love, but it's over now. The moment we touched, till the time had run out. Make believing we're together, that I'm sheltered by your heart. But in and outside, I've turned to water, like a teardrop in your palm. And it's hard, a winter's day, I dream away. It must have been love, but it's over now. It was all that I wanted, now I'm living without. It must have been love, but it's over now. Whoops, where the water flows, it's where the wind blows. Must have been love, but it's over now. It must have been love, but I lost it somehow. It must have been love, but it's over now. From the moment we touched till the time had run out. It must have been love, but it's over now. It was all that I wanted, now I'm living without. It must have been love, but it's over now. It's where the water flows, it's where the wind blows. Okay. Little request here. Oops. Here we go. Cut you once, cut you twice, still you believe. The wound is so fresh you can taste the blood, but you don't have strength to leave. You've been bought, you've been sold, you've been locked outside the door. You stand there pleading with your inside bleeding, cause you deep down want more. And then she says she wants forgiveness. Whoops, app collapsed. That's fine. I screwed up the beginning of that anyway. A lot of take twos tonight. Cut you once, cut you twice, but still you believe. The wound is so fresh you can taste the blood, but you don't have strength to leave.
You've been bought, God, you've been sold, you've been locked outside the door. But you stand there pleading with your inside bleeding, cause you deep down want some more.
I am sorry, this is so annoying. Like a minute ago, this didn't have the damn vocal on it. Sorry, guys. Third time's the charm. Maybe this time I'll remember how many of these to do before I come in. This is really disjointed, and I apologize. Thank you for your patience. Like I say, I'm a comedian in the clubs working out material. But I promise I won't do this to you 2 weeks in a row. We'll get back to what I normally do so that you don't have to watch me workshopping stuff all night. But this has been a fun little excursion for me. So fresh you can taste the blood, you don't have strength to leave. You've been bought, you've been sold, you've been locked outside the door. You stand there pleading with your inside bleeding, cause you deep down want some more. And then she says she wants forgiveness. Such a clever masquerade. She's so good with her stiletto, you don't even see the blade. You don't see the blade. Cut you hard, cut you deep. She got so much skill. She's held fascinating that you're still there waiting when she comes back. back for the kill. If it's stabbed in the face, you've been left there to bleed. You want to run away, but you know you're gonna stay, 'cause she gives you what you need. And then she says she needs affection while she searches for the vein. She's so good with her stiletto, you don't even feel the pain. You don't feel the pain. Oh, 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 don't have that down at that speed, do I? Touch your heart, touch your heart, cut you deep, oh, you got so much skill. So fascinating that you're still there waiting when she comes back for the kill. You've been slashed in the face, you've been locked outside the door. Stand there bleeding with your inside bleeding, 'cause you deep down want some more. And then she says she needs affection while she searches for the blade. She's so good with her stiletto, you don't even see the blade. You don't see the blade. Yeah, yeah. You got to really know the structure of the song in order to do this well. And I have not known a lot of them. Although it's going to bother me all night if I don't do this. Might be sloppy, but I do know how to play it. Okay, here we go. Holy cow, it's almost time to bring this thing to a close. Thank you. Like I said, this has been an unusual night. I'm playing with a new toy. I will not do this to you every week. I really do want to reserve these special gigs that we do. Mostly for piano vocal. I don't get to do that very often. It's something that I adore, and it gives me the most flexibility of all. But like I said, I'm kind of preparing to go do a big kind of band type gig with a friend of mine on New Year's Eve, and so I'm just refreshing myself getting used to playing with tracks and some new songs and things. So thanks for giving me a chance to work it out a little bit here in front of a crowd. I might play a few things like that between now and New Year's Eve, but mostly we'll just be doing normal format shows as we get into the holiday season here and have a good time. So you guys have been really good sports tonight, and I appreciate that very much. Very, very much. If anyone enjoyed themselves enough that they want to drop a tip into my digital jars, they're down in the description. I got Venmo and PayPal alike. I promise to squander it on things like food and shelter and electricity, that kind of thing. But mostly I just really appreciate that you're all here. All right, we're gonna end on a party note here. This is something I know I'll be playing at that bloody dance on New Year's Eve. So here we go. So hard, I'm punching my card. 8 hours forward, go tell me what I got. I got this feeling the time's been a holding me down. I'll hit the ceiling or else I'll tear all this town. And now I gotta cut loose, kick off the Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, hold me off of my knees. Jack, get back, come on before we crack. Lose your blues, everybody cut loose. You're playing so cool, obeying every rule. Then way down into your heart, you're burning, yearning for somebody to tell you life in a passing you by. I'll try to tell you, it will if you don't even try. If you only cut loose, foot loose, kick off the Sunday shoes. Ooh-wee, Marie, shake it for me. Oh, my Lord, come on, let's go. Lose your blues, everybody could put loose. Whoa, no, whoa. Oh, you got to turn that around and put your feet on the ground. I'll grab a hold of your soul. I'm turning it loose, loose. Kick off your Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, hold me off of my knees. Jack, get back, come on before we crack. Lose your blues, everybody got foot loose, kick on the Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, hold me off of my knees. Jack, get back, come on before we crack. Lose your blues, everybody cut, 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 put it loose. Okay, I'm going to call it a day. Thanks, everybody. As I've said many times already today, thanks for sitting through an unusual show. Certainly not a new template for what these things are going to be, but fun departure. I don't have a date set yet, but I'm going to be doing an all Elton show sometime this month to commemorate the end of his last ever show here in America on the farewell Yellow Brick Road tour is at Dodger Stadium on, I believe, November 20th. And so I want to do something to commemorate that and reflect on that. So we'll be doing all Elton by request sometime later this month, and I'll let you know. I'll pick a date and let you know. It won't be a Sunday. It'll be we'll do sort of like a special middle of the week something or other. And then we'll just do our normal Sundays like that. But anyway, just wanted to let you know that's coming up. And so thanks for being here with me and letting me play with my new toy and for lots of fun requests. And I'll see you next week, and we'll act like we normally do and get back to the old format. If you're a musician, remember, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. For everybody, remember to give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. Leave it all on the table. We don't know when this comes to an end. We don't want any regrets, okay? Love you guys, and I'll see you next Sunday.